So we had just gotten back from the farm store. We had gotten some feed. We'd gone around filling up all the feed tubs and the automatic feeders at the main flock and down at the ducks. But when I went down to the ducks, it caused quite a commotion. They were flipping out, just hearing the feed drop in, and all of a sudden I saw one duck hop out of the yard. It wasn't a big deal, it was right outside the fence. And then all of a sudden Captain started flying. And then one of the other females started flying, and then a third female flew away. And so we had to go find them and bring them back to their house. But it wasn't quite as easy. All right, so I just found out our hookbill ducks can fly. And I see one of them here in the back of the cow area. And this is gonna be a problem because we're trying to keep them safe from predators, but now we have them down at the pond inside a fence. And if they can just fly out of that area, I can't keep them safe. So I've either got to put them inside a enclosed chicken tractor until we have the aviary done, or we're gonna have to clip one of their wings. Is this snow or is this a duck? Hide? She's trying to hide. Okay. She was trying to lay low. Captain, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Captain. Oh, okay. Got her. Whew. All right, I got Captain. For now I can clip her wings, but we've got two other hookbills that are out, two of the females. You see it, Joe? I already got one. I gotta find the other two. Heard something bigger. Is there a duck in here? No, I don't see it. Somewhere over here, Joey. Where did the hookbills at? I saw them fly out of their duck area over here. Oh, did you find? What'd you get? You hopping on? Where are you hopping on? I don't know, Joey. We're gonna have to find the other two. So there are going to be some people that think we are injuring the animal by doing this or being mean, not letting them be in their natural state. But I promise you, I would rather have this duck be alive than be dead. And it also does not hurt them at all to trim their primary flight feathers that are right back here. So I know there'll be some people, we always have people that complain if we trim a bird's feathers, but this is for their safety and to keep them alive. If we don't trim into their secondary feathers that are closer, we only do it on one side, and that way they can still flap their wings, but the being unbalanced, it won't allow them to fly very long distances. I'll drop her into her area, and you'll see that instead of flying, she'll kind of fall because that wing won't be there to save her. Now we still have two more hookbills out, so I'm hoping they come back tonight, because right now I think they're hiding somewhere out in the field, and they're both a light brown color, and I just don't know if I'd be able to see them at all. All right, now one of the male ducks is out, so we've got to catch him. Hang on, bud. Hang on. It's all right. These wings are just gorgeous, but we've got to trim one of them, keep them in the yard. We love them, and we want to keep them safe. And this is what we got to do to protect them. So you can see with the wings here, You've got one that's shorter and then one that's normal, so that'll keep them off balance so they can get around the yard, but that they can't fly. Okay. Got 7 ducks in there. Missing 2 of the ladies, Wendy and Darling. They flew off that way. Come here, Joey. Come on. So I need to keep walking around and see if I can find them. Some dinner?
Yes, we got some pineapple teriyaki meatloaves.
Let's do it. Our video today is sponsored by Green Chef, and this should be pretty fun. We made one last night, so we get our first experience with it, and we'll do it tonight and see how it goes. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well and affordable with plans to fit every kind of lifestyle. So everything's already separated into portions, and we just have to follow the instructions so we can figure out how to put it together. Green Chef lets you choose from a wide array of meal plans from keto and paleo to vegan and vegetarian to balanced living for your family. And the recipes are quick and easy with step-by-step instructions with photos that make it easy for me. All right, so now we're cutting the ends off the green beans and then we're cutting them in half. Mixing them in that bowl so we can mix them in with some oil, salt, and pepper. So Becky, why do you like cooking this way versus having to come up with something on your own?
All ready for you. There's no thought in it at all, and don't have to prepare because it's all ready for you in the bag. And I get some help from Jake.
I normally can't help or don't know how to help, and this makes it pretty easy so where I can't help. And it's nice because this gives us some easy ideas. Normally every night we get ready for dinner and Becky's asking us, what do you guys want? And we can never come up with anything new or original.
Our meatloaves and green beans are done. Let's pull them out.
All right, so we're just about to start our dinner for tonight. This looks amazing. Just go to greenchef.us/whitehouse90 and then use the promo code whitehouse90 for $90 off, and you'll get free shipping on your first order. So that's greenchef.us/whitehouse90 and use the code whitehouse90 for $90 off, free shipping. Oh, he's eating the rice. He's eating the rice. Yummy. I'm gonna eat one of these green beans. All right, we're gonna eat our dinner. Are you coming? Well, we've had a ton of snow and we're gonna go exploring a little bit. We're trying to figure out what happened to 2 of our ducks that disappeared. We had Wendy and Darling just flew off and we never figured out what happened to them. It's been a couple days and each day I've been taking walks all around where I saw them fly towards and have not seen anything. And that's something that we haven't seen before, right?
Right, usually they come back. They'll either come back to the original pen or walk around the fence where they came from.
So really weird because they're domesticated ducks. They've grown up with us and they depend on us for food and water. And to fly off is one thing. We've had Amelia and a few Muscovies fly from time to time and they've always come back. They never go anywhere. We still have our 4 hookbills and our 3 other ducks. We can't find the 2, so just trying to figure out if they flew off and a predator got them. I can't imagine that they have figured out a way to survive out in the wild, but just trying to see if we can find any type of clues. So initially this is where I think they flew to. Right over there by the hay bales is where you saw us pick up Captain. I think the other 2 flew around this area. Our ditch right down here, this is where the goose ended up going off the pond when we caught the goose a few weeks ago. It snowed in the last 24 hours, so I'm not going to see much as far as tracks. Just see if we see anything in out here in the open or in the woods right here next to us. Back here by the aviary, you guys see any signs of anything in the water or any of the shelter? Look at the edges of the roof. Looks wild over here. That's crazy. Oh!
Yes! They're right! Oh! I'm gonna jump in and catch that. Wait.
Hand it to you? Look at this one. Ooh, that's cool.
And more there.
Isaiah, what are you doing, bud? Where's he, Joey? Where's he? over this way. It's kind of our back corner of the property where we are hoping to build a tree house at some point this year, and a lot of woods back in here. A lot of places for a couple ducks to go. Hang on, stay on there. Stay on.
We're over here by the hay bales. We thought they could be hiding in between them or underneath them. So we're gonna check in on these, see if they're hiding in there.
I can't see him.
Okay, let's go then. We're not seeing them over here. So we're gonna check on the bottom side of the dam to see if they're hidden over there.
Watch your mouth. You think they're all good here? At least they won't fly, but
We haven't seen another predator, and we still got the traps set.
their door automatically closes at night. But right now, since we're out here and it's late, we're just gonna go ahead and close it ahead of time. Becky threw some food out for them. I'm closing their door, and this will automatically open for them in the morning. They're all tucked in for the night and go do the rest of the chores. How you doing this morning, Becky?
I'm good.
We need some water. Scraping the bottom. Oh no. Oh no. Our power just cut off while took too long trying to milk. 36% voltage. Seems like it should be enough. Let's see if we can get through this milking session. Yeah, it dropped to 0% to 25%. We let our power build back up. It killed the milker. So let's see if it'll run for a minute or two so we can get this taken care of today. And our power's beeping at us. Ooh, it's dropping quick. Got 11 volts. Ooh, it's gonna kill here in a second. We got about, what, 30-45 seconds of milking? It's still pumping through a little bit. So the battery's decently charged. We've got about 40% of battery. 12 volts is hit or miss. It's not quite getting to 12 volts, but I think it's an issue with the batteries being too cold. It's giving me some kind of error message on Renogy's app, and we are at just below freezing right now outside.
We're gonna pour the milk out and see if we have enough to quit. If we don't, then we need to probably hand milk a little bit more.
Feels light. It's only at about a half gallon. If we leave a gallon of milk in there, one, it's just not being very efficient. Two, it can cause issues, can cause mastitis. If you leave too much milk in there, it can cause problems. So we need to get all the milk out of there.
Oh.
Not quite a gallon, but enough to get it done for today. It's gonna be a little warmer the next 2 days, so hopefully it'll work better then. So we never ended up finding those two females, Wendy and Darling. They flew off that first night, and then I walked all around looking for them. I found Captain. I couldn't see him. I walked all around the pond. I walked through the cattails. Couldn't find them. Don't know if they were in the pond at the time, but wherever they flew off to, they either flew away or a predator ended up getting them that night. I'm not sure, but we've never had that happen before.
Normally, when the ducks get out, they usually work their way back to their pen so we can find them around their fence. Or if we moved them, like these guys, they'll move it back to where they were, to their original pen. But we did not find them.
Is there something to learn? Did we have any idea that these were flying types of ducks? No. If you're familiar with the different types of ducks, there's heritage breed ducks, larger type duck, like a Pekin duck, like a rowan duck, even most Muscovy ducks won't fly. But then you have your waterfowl. If our mandarin ducks were to get out, they would all fly away. And so we would expect that from them, but we would never expect them from a duck of this size. But we're in a good situation where we have 2 pairs. We've got 2 pairs of male and female hook-billed ducks, so we're still good for breeding season, but we lost 2 females. So that takes us down in numbers, leaves us no room for air now when we're trying to hatch out more hookbills this year. All right, this one's all good to go. He can go back to his home. We'll see you guys next time.